before I run off to wash my brushes, I just wanted to make a really quick intro to tell you a few things. First, you might have noticed I put an annotation in my last beginner's makeup tutorial that I actually started my blog again, and I redesigned my whole kind of setup on my blog, and I'm really trying to like post every single day, sometimes even twice a day. And I'm also kind of writing more like personal stuff because I always get a lot of questions and emails from people, you know, telling me how quite personal my social media tweets, posts, everything are, and I feel bad about it because I really do like my videos to be kind of more on point, and I don't like to ramble off too much. Sometimes I'll do like a personal vlog, but it's mostly like acne updates or something like that. So I do kind of understand that you guys can't really always relate to me, so I figured like my blog might be like a good place to kind of write more about all of your questions that I got, like, I don't know, about friendship, my future, relationships, I don't know, a lot of different things. So I already did it like to those kinds of blog posts. So please guys, do show your support by checking out my blog. You might like it. If you don't, that's fine, but please, you know, I put a lot of thought and effort into it, and I'd really like for you guys to check it out if you do like reading blogs and, you know, stuff like that. I post like a lot of makeup stuff as well, obviously. I just did like my favorite naked palettes review and a lot of photos and everything. So yeah, please guys check out my blog. That's one thing. The second thing oh yeah, the video I'm filming today. So today I'm doing quite of a heavy neutral look. Kind of keeping up with my beginner series that I'm doing. I really want this to be very easy, and this is when you're like going out and you just want to make it, you know, quick and easy. This really is that because I'm using Scotch tape, which is a great trick to get like the precise cat eye look, and you know, it's also really good to prevent any fallout under your eyes, and it's just a really simple look. So I hope you guys will find something new, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. So as always, I'm starting with my eyeshadow primer potion from Urban Decay, and I'm applying it all over my eyelids and also below my lashes, just to make sure that my eyeshadow is gonna last all night. But if you don't have oily eyelids, this is obviously an optional step, but I do think it's a really good step to do because it's also gonna make your eyeshadows a lot more vibrant and even in texture. So then for my base, I'm using my NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil in Milk, and I'm applying it just on my eyelids, and then using my fingers, I'm just blending it out. It's a great tip to use your fingers because it's really going to melt the products into the skin, making it look a lot more even and natural. And then after that, to make sure that you're going to have a really nice and sharp line, and especially if you're not really comfortable with liquid liner, I think that using duct tape on your eyes is a really good idea. Just make sure that you remove any excess glue from the tape on the back of your hand before you apply it anywhere near your eyes. And then going into my Urban Decay Naked Basics edition number 1 palette and a really fluffy brush, I'm applying it as a base shadow all over my crease and also slightly onto the brow bone to have kind of a transition between the lid shade and also the outer corner shade that we're going to be applying in a second. And this is just going to make your whole eyeshadow really come together and look really nice and blended in the end. Then with a smaller brush, this is just some kind of a tapered blending brush that I have. I'm just using the black shade right on the outer corner, and I'm really focusing it on getting the most intense color payoff I can. So a dabbing motion is a lot better than blending motion in this case, and make sure that you don't really apply too much in the crease. You really want the most intensity of the color really to be on the outer corner. And then using the bigger brush, once you're really happy with the intensity that you have reached, use it to blend out any harsh edges on the top, and this is just going to give you that perfectly blended, really nice look on the eyes. And yeah, you're still not gonna sacrifice any of the intensity, but everything is just going to look a lot better when you complete the look. Then to add a bit more warmth, I'm using a smaller crease brush and this brown shade and just applying it where the black meets the transitioning shade. This is also going to deepen up the crease a little bit and again make everything just look a lot more smooth and that there are no harsh lines. And then also using the Foxy shade from the palette, I'm just highlighting the brow bone again just to make everything really nice and blended. And this is basically how you get the most perfect smoky eye application, just by blending a lot, adding a bit more color and then blending it again. I'm also using the same Foxy shade with the same brush on the rest of my eyelids where I didn't apply any eyeshadow. And then with a lot more smaller brush, I'm just using the brown shade on my lower lash line. This look is very top heavy, so you really want to balance it out on the lower part. Then for my inner waterline, I'm just using my white eyeliner pencil from NYX, and I'm just applying it on my lower waterline because I'm actually gonna use black on the upper one. And then to make sure that the eyeliner looks really smooth and perfect, I'm using the black eyeshadow and a smaller eyeliner brush, and I'm just dragging it all across my upper lid. And this way, when you apply the liquid liner, even if you're not really comfortable with applying it, the black eyeshadow is just gonna make it look a lot softer, and it's gonna be a lot easier to get an even line. And also, this is where the tape actually comes in really handy. As you can see, I'm just kind of dragging the line really close to the tape, and when I remove the tape, it's gonna leave me with a really beautiful crisp line, and just make it as long or as short as you want it. And I'm also slightly applying it to the lower lash line and then blending it out with a smaller brush. This is just again to make the eyes a bit more balanced and that they're not so top heavy. And then here it is, my Urban Decay Velvet eyeliner pencil in black, and I'm just applying it on my tight line. Then I'm just curling my lashes, and now is the time to apply your mascara. I already have a little bit from before, so I didn't apply any on the top lashes, but I am going to be adding just a bit more of my Bourjois Volume 1 Second mascara, and I'm just applying it to the lower lashes. And then, because this look is really intense, now it's a good time to remove the tape, kind of blend out the lower part, and finalize it with some really nice and fun lashes. I have a whole separate video on how to apply false lashes if you want to see them. The ones that I'm using are from Mink, and they're called Dime Piece, and I absolutely love how they look, and I think they complete the look really perfectly. And then we can move on to the rest of the face. I'm using my Glam Bronze Terra bronzer from L'Oreal. Because this look is very intense, I didn't want to use anything too pink or red or anything with a lot of color on my cheeks, because I think it would just kind of make you look like a little China doll, and it can be a bit overpowering. So I'm going to stick with bronzer on my cheeks. I'm just using the blush brush from Real Techniques to apply it on, again, through my cheekbones and also in the hollows of my cheeks. And then I'm also going to apply it right on my temples to warm up my complexion and just make everything look really nice and even and more natural. And then the last step is going to be a little bit of highlight. I'm using the one from MAC in Lightscapade. This is a limited edition one, but you can still get it if you hurry to your MAC store. It's a really nice and subtle highlight, and I absolutely love it. And then after that, we can move on to the lips. So first, I'm using a very natural lip liner from NYX in the shade Peekaboo. This is my favorite natural lip liner, and yeah, lip liner is not really that heavy. You just have to, not heavy, hard. You just have to kind of practice until you get the perfect line, but generally it's a really easy step to do. And then I'm adding a little bit of my MAC lipstick in Giddy, which is a really beautiful natural pinkish shade. And then just to make my lips a bit more kind of plump and not too dry looking, I'm adding just a little bit of my A-lister lip gloss from Bare Minerals, and I'm just applying it on the center of my lips to add a bit more volume and also shine. And that is the finished look. So thank you so much for watching. Please, again, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it. And if you have any other requests, just make sure that you leave them in the comments right below this video so that I can read them and reply to you guys, because I always reply to all of my comments. And I'll talk to you guys super soon in my next video. Bye!